Are you tired of the same old 9 to 5? Do you ever find yourself scrolling through job listings and just thinking, there has to be something more exciting, more weird out there? Well, what if I told you that some of the strangest jobs on the planet also happen to come with some of the biggest paychecks? We're talking about jobs that sound like they were made up on a dare. But not only are they real, they can make you rich. Forget climbing the corporate ladder. Some people are literally diving into lakes for a living or getting paid to taste dog food, and they're earning way more than you might think. Would you be willing to test out gross TV stunts or dive for golf balls to make a living? We're about to pull back the curtain on the strangest jobs on Earth that come with surprisingly high paychecks. Stick around to see which of these weird jobs could actually land you a six-figure salary. You might just be tempted to polish up your resume by the end of this. Number 10. Pet food taster. Kicking off our list is a job that might have you rethinking your own snack choices. Imagine your main gig involves sampling gourmet salmon and sweet potato kibble. Welcome to the world of a pet food taster. Now, before you picture someone chowing down on a bowl of dog food, it's a lot more scientific than that. These professionals are actually skilled evaluators, and many have a background in food science. Their job is to assess the quality, texture, and aroma of pet food to make sure it meets nutritional standards, and more importantly, that our furry friends will actually want to eat it. They test scent profiles, consistency, and yes, they do taste it to check the flavor balance, though they usually spit it out. So, what does this strange culinary adventure pay? While entry-level tasters start lower, an average salary is around $49,000. Experienced tasters in specialized roles can earn up to $74,500 a year or even more, but a six-figure salary isn't typical for this line of work. Number 9. Golf ball diver. If you're an adrenaline junkie who loves the water, this next one could be for you. We've all seen a frustrated golfer shank a brand new ball straight into a water hazard. But have you ever wondered what happens to all those lost treasures? They're fished out by golf ball divers. These divers plunge into the murky ponds of golf courses to retrieve thousands of lost balls. It's a totally legitimate and surprisingly profitable business, with some divers collecting 3,000 balls in a single day. But this job isn't for the faint of heart. The water is often so murky that divers have to work completely by feel. Not to mention the dangers lurking below, from snapping turtles and snakes to the occasional alligator, especially in states like Florida. Divers are usually independent contractors. After cleaning the balls, they sell them to recycling companies or back to golfers. A good day's work can net about $200, and experienced divers in prime locations might earn between $50,000 and $100,000 a year. Number 8. Fortune cookie writer. Do you have a talent for crafting short, witty, and sometimes strangely profound messages? If so, you might have a future as a fortune cookie writer. Every time you crack open that cookie, you're reading a tiny pearl of wisdom that someone was paid to write. These writers are tasked with creating hundreds, even thousands, of unique fortunes that are uplifting, funny, or just vaguely prophetic. The job demands creativity, a good sense of humor, and the ability to be concise. Many fortune cookie writers work freelance, which means they can brainstorm messages about love, success, and travel from their own couch. While it might sound like a fun side gig, it can be a real career. Most writers earn between $38,150 and $75,060. While top earners in the 90th percentile can potentially break the six-figure mark, this is rare for such a variable freelance-heavy role. Number 7. Snake milker. This next job requires nerves of steel and reflexes like lightning. A snake milker's job is exactly what it sounds like. They extract venom from the world's most dangerous snakes, like cobras and rattlesnakes. But this isn't for some bizarre thrill. The venom they collect is absolutely essential for creating anti-venom, which saves thousands of lives every year. The process is incredibly dangerous. The milker has to handle the snake, encourage it to bite a membrane-covered jar and collect the venom that's released. One wrong move could be fatal. Because of the high risk, you'd expect a massive salary, but the pay might be lower than you'd think. The average salary for a snake milker is about $33,300 a year. While it's far from a six-figure job, it's a career where you are truly on the front lines of public health, one venomous drop at a time. Number 6. Gross stunt tester. Ever watched a reality TV show like Fear Factor and thought, who on earth tested that first? The answer, a gross stunt tester. Before a contestant is asked to eat a plate of insects or lie in a tub of snakes, someone has to make sure the stunt is doable and, reasonably safe. That's where these brave souls come in. Their job is to perform the gross, bizarre, or terrifying challenges to work out the kinks for the production team. This could mean eating disgusting things, enduring uncomfortable situations, or testing the limits of human endurance. It takes serious mental toughness and a very strong stomach. The pay can be decent, with some earning around $800 a day. However, consistent full-time work is hard to come by, and the average yearly salary is closer to $50,000, making the higher-end estimates less common. It's a dirty job for sure, but at least they get paid for it. Number 5. Forensic accountant. If you love numbers and have a burning desire for justice, you might be the perfect forensic accountant. Think of them as financial detectives. When a company is suspected of fraud, embezzlement, or any other kind of financial crime, these are the experts who are called in to find the truth. They sift through complex financial records, balance sheets, and expense reports, hunting for any red flags or evidence of wrongdoing. Their work is crucial in criminal investigations and civil disputes, like tracking down hidden assets in a messy divorce or providing evidence in a major corporate fraud trial. The average salary for a forensic accountant is around $85,000 a year, and top earners with a strong reputation can make well over $135,000. It's a job that proves a career in accounting can be anything but boring. Number 4. Human factors. Specialist. Have you ever used a product and thought, whoever designed this has clearly never used it before? A human factors specialist is the person whose job is to prevent that exact problem. This fascinating field blends psychology and engineering to make sure that products and systems are designed for actual human use. They study how people interact with everything from a car's dashboard to a pilot's cockpit or complex software. Their goal is to make things safer, more efficient, and just more intuitive. For example, they might work with a medical company to design a surgical tool that feels natural in a surgeon's hand, reducing fatigue and the risk of error. Because this is such a unique and specialized skill set, they are paid well for it. The average salary for a human factors specialist is around $89,000, with top specialists and engineers in the field earning up to $154,000 a year or even more. Number 3. Elevator mechanic. Every day, millions of people step into an elevator without a second thought. The reason we can do that so safely is all thanks to the highly skilled work of elevator installers and mechanics. These pros are responsible for installing, maintaining, and repairing elevators, escalators, and moving walkways. It's a physically demanding job that requires a mix of mechanical and electrical skills, plus some serious troubleshooting abilities. Becoming an elevator mechanic isn't easy. It usually requires a tough 4 to 5 year apprenticeship. Because of the intense training and the critical importance of their work for public safety, this is one of the best-paying skilled trades out there. After finishing their apprenticeship, an elevator mechanic can easily earn a six-figure salary, with the average pay hovering around $130,000 a year. It's a career that definitely has its ups and downs, but the paycheck is consistently high. Number 2. Voice actor. If you've ever been told you have a great voice, you might be sitting on a lucrative career. Voice actors are the unseen talents behind some of the most iconic characters in cartoons, video games, and commercials. They bring animated figures to life, narrate audiobooks, and convince you to buy things, all with just the power of their voice. While tons of people dream of this career, it takes more than just a nice voice. It requires real acting skill, vocal control, and versatility. The world of voice acting is fiercely competitive, but for those who make it, the rewards can be huge. The average salary varies wildly depending on the work. While many actors earn modest incomes, experienced voice actors who land roles in major animated series, blockbuster video games, or national ad campaigns can earn well into the six figures. It's a field where your voice truly is your fortune. Number 1. Ethical hacker. And our number one weird job that pays a massive six-figure salary is the ethical hacker. In a world where cybersecurity is more important than ever, companies will pay top dollar for people who can think like a criminal. Ethical hackers, also known as penetration testers, are hired to legally break into a company's computer systems. Their mission? Find security holes and weaknesses before the bad guys can. This is a high-stakes job that demands a deep knowledge of computer science, networking, and security. These pros simulate cyber attacks to test a company's defenses, providing a vital service that protects our sensitive data. The demand for skilled ethical hackers is through the roof, and their salaries show it. The average salary for an ethical hacker is about $135,000, but experienced and certified professionals can earn from $161,000 to over $200,000 a year. It's the ultimate good guy hacking job and one of the most lucrative weird jobs on the planet. So there you have it. From tasting pet food to legally hacking into major corporations, the world of work is far stranger and sometimes more profitable than you might have thought. These jobs prove you don't need a typical desk job to build a successful, high-paying career. Sometimes the path less traveled is the one that leads to the most interesting places and the biggest paychecks. What's the weirdest job you've ever heard of? Let us know down in the comments. And if you had fun exploring the world of unusual professions, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to SCO's Media video channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for